Hi, I'm Doug.
I'm Tammy, and it's time for another
Everyday
Getaway. And today we're getting away to
High Bridge State Park in Central Virginia, right outside of Farmville.
There you go. And today we are taking a little trek on this beautiful bridge, which is a half-mile long, because
This is where we did our very first YouTube video, and today we're here to celebrate
100,000 views. Woohoo!
So we wanted to thank everybody that has watched any of our videos, that have subscribed,
supported us in any way. We appreciate it greatly. We know 100,000 videos, some folks get it on one video, but for us, this is a big milestone, and so we are so thankful, and we just want you to know that we appreciate each and every one of you just coming along on a journey with us, adventuring with us, and being part of our EG family. Quick little 360 here. Try to go slow enough so they don't make you dizzy. Hey, Doug. I will tip you down, let you see the river. I don't like heights, so I won't tip it so much. Besides the fact I'm afraid I'll drop the camera here. But springtime in Virginia, the last couple of days it's been in the 80s. We had a cold front come through. It's very, of course, cloudy and a little drizzly, and in the 50s, so it's much colder today, but got a lot of trees budding. A lot of flowers, although from up here you can't see too many. But got a nice shiver in the wind.
Now, we have not seen any animals today, but there are times that we've been here that you see a lot of deer and other little critters running around.
I'm holding out for a bear, but we haven't seen a bear yet.
So if you have the opportunity to come, go ahead and come out, and maybe you'll be able to see some animals yourself. This is a little memory for Billy, Bryce, and Corbin. Look at all those bricks.
The bridge itself is about a half-mile long, and it is Virginia's longest recreational bridge, and it's one of the longest, or it's amongst the longest in the United States. It is used for not just walking, but of course folks jog. They also do a lot of biking on the trail and horseback riding. Just the views off the sides are beautiful. The Appomattox River runs below, and just those treetops to me are so amazing. Give me another peer down.
Now we'll show you in a couple of minutes that they are building a new visitor center, and the bridge itself is about 3/10 of a mile from the visitor center, and there's also a nice little area with cannons and some Civil War
memorabilia stuff that you can check out. The road from, or the little pathway from the parking lot, like Doug said, it's about 3/10 of a mile. It's paved, a little gravelly, but paved, so you can do strollers with it. And the bridge itself, of course, is wooden. When you get to the other side, it goes back to that, it's kind of a, it's not a dirt path, but it's not really paved. It's kind of a, we'll show you what it is. So I don't know if you can tell it or not, but we had some rains come in yesterday, pretty heavy rains, and there were bad storms here in Farmville yesterday. Kind of brought in that cold front, changed our weather up. But there's some flooding here at the basin of these trees. I don't know if you can tell it from the video, but quite a bit of water there. The river itself is back this way. It's kind of interesting that the flooding area looks like it's over here to the right, opposite the river, but up under these trees. There are 3 of these covered breakout areas on the bridge. They're spaced, and today maybe not needed as much, but if you come here on a really hot or sunny day, the bridge itself can get very sun intense. So,
and I'll also say on the end of the bridge, once you hit the regular gravel path, there are picnic tables if you need a place to sit down and just rest a little bit.
So you can get a little break of shade here, check out the views, or you can finish out to the end and have a picnic on one of the sides. Alright, so we have walked almost the length of the bridge. Just want to show you the difference between the walking path on the bridge, which is all wooden. A lot of the boards have been replaced. So I haven't seen any areas that I think, oh, that looks a little sketchy. So everything is nice and has been refreshed or taken care of.
And right at the end of it, once you get off the bridge, as you can see, there's a couple of picnic tables, and there's a nice little bench right here looking over the view. And so there's plenty of places to sit down. I don't think it'd be, like Tammy said earlier, I don't think it'd be hard to push a stroller on here at all. So, and I've even seen people go across it and in this area in wheelchairs. So I think it's very handicap accessible. So it's a nice walk.
It is. We've done so far about a mile, and it's all flat, except for when you come right off of the parking lot into to get down to where the path is that leads you to the bridge. It's a tiny hill, but nothing strenuous. And as you can see, once you get off, it's kind of a gravelly path, but it's packed, paved, and I think very accessible, as Doug said.
As we're about halfway through our hike, we want to stop and remind you.
Please, if you haven't already, take a moment, hit that subscribe button, come on and be a part of our Everyday Getaways family. It helps us so much. It doesn't cost you anything, but boy, it helps us out and will help us reach our next goal, which is 750, which we're creeping up on, and then ultimately 1,000 and beyond on the subscriber list.
And we'll thank you again for all those that have already subscribed.
Maybe you could see the flooded areas a little bit better from here. And we'll give you one more treetop view. All right, after about 200 videos, 500 subscribers, and 100,000 views, Doug, what's been your favorite either video moment, video, place we visited?
I really enjoyed just traveling around, also getting to see different people and meet different people. The time we spent in Florida was a lot of fun, a lot of good memories there with the boys. And North Carolina, that was a great time. Just traveling around Virginia, getting to see different things. What is yours?
I agree with everything you said. I love the cruise just because I'm such a cruise person, so being on the ocean, but being out on the Outer Banks, I absolutely love that. And just getting to do new things. I love trying new things, going to new places, and just seeing all the beauty that God's created. So we've just been blessed to have so many great experiences.
And you got to count all of the fun food challenges.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, Tammy, what was your biggest favorite blooper? I know you like to put all the bloopers at the end of the videos.
Probably the biggest blooper for a klutz like me was when I spilled the ice cream all over myself when we were at Mr. Goody's.
Also, one of my favorite memories was when we everyday getaways went to Yellowstone Park and we were able to experience our son getting engaged.
That was it was a surprise trip, and it was quite, I mean, just a surprise and a blessing that we were able to go and to be a part of that moment with them. So thank you guys for letting us be a part, and we'll just treasure that moment. Quick look at the Appomattox River. Looks pretty muddy today, but storms come through, that happens. And don't know where you are watching us from, but one thing I love about Virginia is the green in the springtime with everything coming to life. So just take a moment and enjoy that. We have some viewers and subscribers from Asia and Middle East, and when they go on hikes they call it a trek instead of a walk. So hope you've enjoyed our trek today, and look forward to seeing you soon.
The whole trail is approximately about 31 miles, and I know at one point it goes into the town of Farmville, and I know that there's several stops on 460 that you can stop and join the trail.
We stopped at the High Bridge lot, which is the closest to the bridge itself, but depending on how far you want it to go, you might want to start at an end and work your way towards the other end.
While you're here, you can come in and visit Camp Paradise, which is an old camp that was built to protect the bridge itself.
So we got a cannon left from it. Oh, can't bring the horses here if you horseback ride. Can't bring them into this little area, but can take them the other way. And we'll just give you a quick glance. Just a little area that it's right outside the bridge, maybe a 1/10 of a mile from the bridge itself. And as Doug said, it was used to protect the bridge. Depending on where you live, I don't know if dogwoods are part of your, just your trees, but dogwoods are all in bloom. It is Easter weekend, so perfect time for them to bloom. Every time we've been here, we've seen park rangers, so if you have questions or you just need something, they are very friendly and willing to help.
There is an outhouse right here also if you need to use the restroom.
But that bathroom situation is definitely a park situation.
And where you can see the construction going on, that's going to be the new visitor center.
So hopefully that's an upgrade to the bathroom situation as well.
In here?
We did.
Yeah, they had 4 of them. They were pretty well armed, and these are some of the pieces that came out of there. This place was private property up until a few years ago. So, maybe about 1960, some boys came in here and metal detected a bit. These pieces were found, and these are pretty representative of the weaponry they had up here. And I'm not sure where to begin, but these pieces all came from there. And that was tough. They were using a lot of stuff that was refurbished. So some of it dated back like to the War of 1812. Some of it was state of the art, and they had the ammunition for it. And they had quite a bit of ammunition here, to say the least. It was all left behind at the end of the war, and that's why they were finding it in the 1960s. Anyway, what can I tell you other than?
I think that's just great background information. We appreciate it. So the trail comes off the bridge, just up this little rampway to the parking lot. And I'll take you through a quick walk. The walkway or the driveway kind of loops around, but if you walk through the center, there's a really nice picnic area. Lots of picnic tables, outdoor grills, trash so the bear can't get to them. I still haven't seen my bear, but I'll walk you through the woods here. And we have picnicked here, and on a nice hot day, this is a nice spot to be. There's a couple slides here for the kiddos, and this cute little bridge to walk over. So we'll go over the bridge, and Doug's gonna pick me up on the other side because the rain has started.
when you come into the parking area, when you're coming down the gravel road, there is a place to pay for parking. They do ask for $5 per car that comes into the area, and you just kind of stop right here, and they have little envelopes, and it's self-parking. You keep part of the envelope you keep for your car, and the other part you put into the little box.
And you can pay cash, or there is a QR code that you can scan and you can pay online.
Once again, we just want to thank you for joining us on this little short walk across High Bridge. Again, it's located right outside of Farmville, Virginia. And we want to say a special thank you again for watching those videos. 100,000 views is a big accomplishment for us, and we couldn't do it without you guys.
So thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we will see you soon.
Bye-bye.